Katy Perry has officially secured a decisive victory in a legal battle that has stretched on for years, involving millions of dollars, a luxury California mansion, and an elderly veteran who claimed he had been too impaired to understand what he was signing. After months of courtroom testimony, financial analysis, and emotional statements from both sides, a judge has ordered 85-year-old Carl Westcott to pay Perry approximately $1.84 million in damages. This legal saga began back in July 2020 when Perry and her then-fiancé, Orlando Bloom, purchased a $15 million estate in Montecito, one of the most exclusive and expensive neighborhoods in California. The couple believed the sale was final and had plans for the property until everything suddenly unraveled. Just a few days after signing the contract, Westcott attempted to cancel the deal. He claimed he had been recovering from major back surgery and was under heavy pain medication that affected his ability to make clear decisions. He also pointed to his diagnosis of Huntington's disease, a degenerative neurological condition he had been living with since 2015, and argued that he lacked the mental capacity to legally approve the multi-million-dollar sale. For years, the dispute intensified. Westcott's family insisted he had been taken advantage of, while Perry's team maintained that the veteran was fully aware of the agreement and had shown no signs of cognitive impairment during the process. Perry's legal representatives argued that Westcott simply regretted the sale once he realized how quickly property values in Montecito were rising, and that the claimed impairment was a way to back out of a deal he no longer wanted. The court eventually sided with Perry. In one of the pivotal rulings, the judge determined that Westcott had been coherent, engaged, lucid, and rational when he agreed to the sale. With that decision, the attempt to undo the transaction was officially rejected, and in May 2024, Katy Perry finally secured full title to the mansion. But instead of ending the conflict, that milestone triggered another phase of the legal war. In November 2025, Perry filed a new lawsuit seeking nearly $5 million in damages. She argued that the long delay prevented her from renting out the mansion, something she said could have earned her millions in passive income. She also testified that the property had deteriorated during the years it sat unused, requiring substantial repairs before it could be restored to its full value. Her legal team submitted financial records, market projections, expert property assessments, and a detailed list of needed repairs. After months of reviews, hearings, and expert testimony, the judge agreed that Perry was owed compensation, but not the full amount she requested. The court ultimately awarded her $1.84 million, a calculation based on estimated rental losses, approved repair costs, and various offsets connected to property value and interest. The mansion that sparked this years-long conflict is a sprawling 2.5-acre estate featuring 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, multiple guest quarters, sweeping ocean views, manicured landscaping, an infinity pool, a jacuzzi, and total privacy. It is one of the most coveted properties in Montecito, home to celebrities, billionaires, and business magnates. The case has drawn national attention, not only because it involves a global superstar, but because of the emotional and ethical questions it raised. Many sympathized with Westcott, an elderly veteran in declining health. Others argued that contractual agreements must be honored, and that Perry, like any buyer, had a right to defend the validity of the sale. Now, after more than 5 years of legal battles, shifting accusations, medical debates, property inspections, and millions of dollars spent on legal fees and expert evaluations, the court has delivered its final decision. Katy Perry will receive $1.84 million in compensation, and the long-disputed mansion remains legally hers.